2 is a simple thing to do. 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Just follow me and we'll skip count to 30. 22, 24, 26, 28 and 30. That's how to skip count by 2. Many of our body parts are found in multiples of 2. Let's count our eyes, ears, lips, limbs, fingers and toes too. Starting with our 2 eyes, let's count by 2 using our entire body. Here we go. Eyes 2, ears 4, lips 6, arms 8, legs 10, and fingers to 20, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, and toes to 30, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Let's skip count by 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28 and 30. That's how to skip count by 2. That's how to skip count by 2. Clap your hands along with me and we will skip count by 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. Now you've learned the pattern, so we'll try it faster on this turn. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, and 30. Think of all the things we see, things we use, things we eat. Now let's count these things in multiples of 3. 3 black bumblebees, 6 small hatching chicks, 9 brown porcupines, 12 books on a shelf, 15 jelly beans, 18 friendly teens, 21 baking buns, 24 open doors, 27 angels in heaven, 30 color TVs. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, and 30. Skip counting by 3 can be so easy. Sixteen, 20, 24, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 28, 32, 36, 40. Let's try it faster this time. Sing with me and you will do just fine. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36 and 40. We can skip count by 4 to number 40 and more. 44, 48, 52, 56 and 60. 64, 68, 72, 76 and 80. What's that I hear? Some dogs are barking near. 10 dogs are running out the door. Let's count their legs by 4. We know there are 4 legs on every dog, so practice what you've learned in this song. Let's skip count by 4. There goes 1, 2, 3 dogs. 4, 8, 12 legs. And then 4, 5, 6 dogs. 16, 20, 24 legs. 7, 8, 9, 10 dogs. 28, 32, 36 and 40 legs. Twist your hips. 5, 10, 15, 20. Do a dip, dip, dip. 25, 30. Hop front and back. 35, 40. Inside to side. 45, 50. Twist and shake. From head to toe, we're gonna jive one more time. Twist your hips. 5, 10, 15, 20. Do a dip, dip, dip. 25, 30. Hop front and back. 35, 40. Inside to side. 45, 50. Do the jive in your style as we skip count to 100 by 5. Get ready, everybody. It's time to jive. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Six, 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 six. Sing along with me and I'll show you some tricks that will teach you how to skip count by 6. I will sing it once. 6, 12, 18, 24. Then you repeat it once. 6, 12, 18, 24. And we will sing it together once more. 6, 12, 18, 24. You ask me what comes next, so I will tell you the rest. 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, and 60. Repeat after me. 30, 30, 36, 36, 42, 42, 48, 48, 54, 54, and 60, 60. If we put it all together, what do we get? Multiples of 6. On your marks, get set. We're gonna skip count by 6. Here we go. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, and 60. Skip counting by 6. We'll meet some men that can skip count by 7. Everything they owned was in multiples of 7. They had 7 hats, 7 cats, 7 ties, and 7 pies, 7 stools, 7 tools, 7 bags, and 7 rags, 7 keys, and 7 trees. Let's count with the men in multiples of 7 and see how many things they owned in the end. 7 hats are 7, 7 cats make 14, 7 ties equal 21, and 7 pies make 28 things. 7 stools make 35, 7 tools equal 42, 7 bags make 49, and 7 rags make 56 things. 7 keys equal 63, and 7 trees make 70 things. These men have 70 things that come in multiples of 7. Let's skip count by 7 with the help of the men. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, 70. We can skip count by 7 thanks to all the help from the men. Can you do all these things as we sing a song? Together we will have see a happy face. 16, find a sunbeam. 24, let's count some more. 32, put on your shoes. 40, plant me some trees. 48, say that you're great. We're skip counting. 56, learn a few tricks. 64, open a door. 72, have fun at school. 80, learn with me. Together we're skip counting. You did great learning to skip count by 8. So let's count it all once more to 64 and more. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. 48, 56 and 64. 72 and 80. We are skip counting by 8. You did great. Skip counting by 8. Skip counting by 8. Skip counting by 8. Can you make a curvy line, a curly or a wavy line? How about a vertical, horizontal or diagonal line? Can you make a zigzag or a crisscross line? Or a dashed or dotted line? You can use a crayon or you can use your finger. Anything you need to make lots and lots of lines. We will count all these lines in multiples of 9. Make 9 curvy lines, then 18 curly lines. Wavy lines are 27 lines, lines, lines. 36 vertical, 45 horizontal. Next make 54 diagonal lines. Zigzag 63 times, crisscross 72 times. Zigzagging, crisscrossing lines. Next make 81 dash straight lines. And finally 90 dotted lines. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90. Making many lines help us skip count by 9. Making many lines help us skip count by 9. Counting by 10 is so easy. Use your abacus and you will see. So get your abacus ready. Get ready to skip count with me. If we count the beats in each row, we know that there are 10 beats. So push the first row of beats over. And what do you see? 10. Then push the next row over. And what do you get? 20. The third row of beads makes 30. Then comes 40. And 50. Now 60. 70. 80. 90. And 100. Skip counting by 10 is so easy. Now use your abacus and show me how easy it is to skip count by 10. Here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Let's learn to multiply by 1. Just follow me and you'll have fun. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 6 is 6. 1 times 7 is 7. 1 times 8 is 8. 1 times 9 is 9. 1 times 10 is 10. 1 times 11 is 11. 1 times 12 is 12. Great job on multiplying by 1. Now let's try it backwards. 12 times 1 is 12. 11 times 1 is 11. 10 times 1 is 10. 9 times 1 is 9. 8 times 1 is 8. 7 times 1 is 7. 6 times 1 is 6. 5 times 1 is 5. 4 times 1 is 4. 3 times 1 is 3. 2 times 1 is 2. And 1 times 1 is 1. If you can count by 2, then you can multiply by 2. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 7 is 14. 2 times 8 is 16. 2 times 9 is 18. 2 times 10 is 20. 2 times 11 is 22. 2 times 12 is 24. Did you find a pattern as we multiply? Let's sing it together one more time. 12 times 2 is 24. 11 times 2 is 22. 10 times 2 is 20. 9 times 2 is 18. 8 times 2 is 16. 7 times 2 is 14. 6 times 2 is 12. 5 times 2 is 10. 4 times 2 is 8. 3 times 2 is 6. 2 times 2 is 4. 1 times 2 is 2. It's so easy to multiply by 3. Sing along with me and you will see. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 7 is 21. 3 times 8 is 24. 3 times 9 is 27. 3 times 10 is 30. 3 times 11 is 33. 3 times 12 is 36. If we switch the number 3, it'll be just the same, not even tricky. 12 times 3 is 36. 11 times 3 is 33. 10 times 3 is 30. 9 times 3 is 27. 8 times 3 is 24. 7 times 3 is 21. 6 times 3 is 18. 5 times 3 is 15. 4 times 3 is 12. 3 times 3 is 9. 2 times 3 is 6. 1 times 3 is 3. Now we'll learn to multiply by 4. First we'll sing it one way, then another once more. Here we go. 4 times 1 is 4. clear that. Multiplying by 4 is simple math. 12 times 4 is 48. 11 times 4 is 44. 10 times 4 is 40. 9 times 4 is 36. 8 times 4 is 32. 7 times 4 is 28. 6 times 4 is 24. 5 times 4 is 20. 4 times 4 is 16. 3 times 4 is 12. 2 times 4 is 8. 1 times 4 is 4. 5, 10, 15, 20. Counting by 5 tells us the products if we multiply. Let's multiply by 5. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 4 is 20. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 6 is 30. 5 times 7 is 35. 5 times 8 is 40. 5 times 9 is 45. 5 times 10 is 50. 5 times 11 is 55. 5 times 12 is 60. Multiplying by 5 is so easy and fun. So let's try it one more time. 12 times 5 is 60. 11 times 5 is 55. 10 times 5 is 50. 9 times 5 is 45. 8 times 5 is 40. 7 times 5 is 35. 6 times 5 is 30. 5 times 5 is 25. 4 times 5 is 20. 3 times 5 is 15. 2 times 5 is 10. 1 times 5 is 5. Let's learn to multiply by 6. If you follow this song, it will teach you some tricks. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 7 is 42. 6 times 8 is 48. 6 times 9 is 54. 6 times 10 is 60. 6 times 11 is 66. 6 times 12 is 72. This time, let's sing it flipped. Get ready to use the same tricks. 12 times 6 is 72. 11 times 6 is 66. 10 times 6 is 60. 9 times 6 is 54. 8 times 6 is 48. 7 times 6 is 42. 6 times 6 is 36. 5 times 6 is 30. 4 times 6 is 24. 3 times 6 is 18. 2 times 6 is 12. 1 times 6 is 6. Here we go! It's time to multiply by 7. 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times 2 is 14. 7 times 3 is 21. 7 times 4 is 28. 7 times 5 is 35. 7 times 6 is 42. 7 times 7 is 49. 7 times 8 is 56. 7 times 9 is 63. 7 times 10 is 70. 7 times 11 is 77. 7 times 12 is 84. Shall we try it one more time? Sure, follow me and you'll do fine. 12 times 7 is 84. 11 times 7 is 77. 10 times 7 is 70. 9 times 7 is 63. 8 times 7 is 56. 7 times 7 is 49. 6 times 7 is 42. 5 times 7 is 35. 4 times 7 is 28. 3 times 7 is 21. 2 times 7 is 14. 1 times 7 is 7. Gather round, all my friends. we'll multiply by 8. 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 8 times 3 is 24. 8 times 4 is 32. 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 6 is 48. 8 times 7 is 56. 8 times 8 is 64. 8 times 9 is 72. 8 times 10 is 80. 8 times 11 is 88. 8 times 12 is 96. Switch 'em and flip 'em, the numbers we've sung, and try it once again. 12 times 8 is 96. 11 times 8 is 88. 10 times 8 is 80. 9 times 8 is 72. 8 times 8 is 64. 7 times 8 is 56. 6 times 8 is 48. 5 times 8 is 40. 4 times 8 is 32. 3 times 8 is 24. 2 times 8 is 16. 1 times 8 is 8. Now it's time to multiply by 9. Sing with me, and you'll do fine. 9 times 1 is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. 9 times 3 is 27. 9 times 4 is 36. 9 times 5 is 45. 9 times 6 is 54. 9 times 7 is 63. 9 times 8 is 72. 9 times 9 is 81. 9 times 10 is 90. 9 times 11 is 99. 9 times 12 is 108. That's how to multiply by 9. Let's sing it one more time. 12 times 9 is 108. 11 times 9 is 99. 10 times 9 is 90. 9 times 9 is 81. 8 times 9 is 72. 7 times 9 is 63. 6 times 9 is 54. 5 times 9 is 45. 4 times 9 is 36. 3 times 9 is 27. 2 times 9 is 18. 1 times 9 is 9. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Counting by 10 help us to multiply by 10. 10 times 1 is 10. 10 times 2 is 20. 10 times 3 is 30. 10 times 4 is 40. 10 times 5 is 50. 10 times 6 is 60. 10 times 7 is 70. 10 times 8 is 80. 10 times 9 is 90. 10 times 10 is 100. 10 times 11 is 110. 10 times 12 is 120. That's it. You can multiply by 10. Switch the numbers and we'll sing it again. 12 times 10 is 120. 11 times 10 is 110. 10 times 10 is 100. 9 times 10 is 90. 8 times 10 is 80. 7 times 10 is 70. 6 times 10 is 60. 5 times 10 is 50. 4 times 10 is 40. 3 times 10 is 30. 2 times 10 is 20. Let's multiply by 11. Sing with me to learn the pattern. 11 times 1 is 11. 11 times 2 is 22. 11 times 3 is 33. 11 times 4 is 44. 11 times 5 is 55. 11 times 6 is 66. 11 times 7 is 77. 11 times 8 is 88. 11 times 9 is 99. 11 times 10 is 110. 11 times 11 is 121. 11 times 12 is 132. Now you know how simple it is. Sing it again and you're a math whiz. 12 times 11 is 132. 11 times 11 is 121. 10 times 11 is 110. 9 times 11 is 99. 8 times 11 is 88. 7 times 11 is 77. 6 times 11 is 66. 5 times 11 is 55. 4 times 11 is 44. 3 times 11 is 33. 2 times 11 is 22. 1 times 11 is 11. Follow me as we multiply by 12. Get ready, it'll be tricky. 12 times 1 is 12. 12 times 2 is 24. 12 times 3 is 36. 12 times 4 is 48. 12 times 5 is 60. 12 times 6 is 72. 12 times 7 is 84. 12 times 8 is 96. 12 times 9 is 108. 12 times 10 is 120. 12 times 11 is 132. 12 times 12 is 144. Great job! Keep it up! We'll switch it up and see how you do. 12 times 12 is 144. 11 times 12 is 132. 10 times 12 is 120. 9 times 12 is 108. 8 times 12 is 96. 7 times 12 is 84. 6 times 12 is 72. 5 times 12 is 60. 4 times 12 is 48. 3 times 12 is 36. 2 times 12 is 24. 1 times 12 is 12. Mirrored multiplication is quite an affair. If we do it right, we'll make perfect squares. 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 3 is 9. And 4 times 4 equals 16. 5 times 5 is 25. 6 times 6 is 36. 7 times 7 is 49. And 8 times 8 equals 64. 9 times 9 is 81. 10 times 10 is 100. 11 times 11 is 121. And 12 times 12 equals 144. So did you have fun making squares? Let's try it again with these number pairs. 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 3 is 9. And 4 times 4 equals 16. 5 times 5 is 25. 6 times 6 is 36. 7 times 7 is 49. And 8 times 8 equals 64. 9 times 9 is 81. 10 times 10 is 100. 11 times 11 is 121. And 12 times 12 equals 144. All these numbers we made into squares. We finished fast with time to spare. We can get the answer for multiplying different numbers. 1 times 4 and 2 times 2 is 4. Even if we switch the numbers 1 and 4, the problem is 4. We can get the answer 6, multiplying different numbers. 1 times 6 and 2 times 3 is 6. Switch the numbers 1 and 6, 2 and 3. So 6 times 1 and 3 times 2 is 6. The product 8 is made in many ways. 1 times 8 and 2 times 4 is 8. If we switch the numbers 1 and 8, 2 and 4, we still get the answer 8. We can get the answer 10, multiplying different numbers. 1 times 10 and 2 times 5 is 10. Switch the numbers 1 and 10, 2 and 5. So 10 times 1 and 5 times 2 is 10. The product 12 is made in many ways. 1 times 12, 2 times 6, 3 times 4. Switch 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4. We still get the answer 12. We can get the same answer, multiplying different numbers. For products 4, 6, 8, and 12, sing this song all over again to learn same answer multiplication. How many numbers can we multiply to make the product 14? 1 times 14 equals 14. 2 times 7 equals 14. Now how about 15? 1 times 15 equals 15. 3 times 5 equals 15. Let's try 16. 1 times 16 equals 16. 2 times 8 equals 16. And 4 times 4 equals 16. Now what about 18? 1 times 18 equals 18. 2 times 9 equals 18. And 3 times 6 equals 18. Now let's try 20. 1 times 20 equals 20. 2 times 10 equals 20. And 4 times 5 equals 20. If we switch the numbers around, it will still be the same. Let's give it a try. One more time. Are you ready? 14 times 1 equals 14. 7 times 2 equals 14. 15 times 1 equals 15. 5 times 3 equals 15. 16 times 1 equals 16. 8 times 2 equals 16. And 4 times 4 equals 16. 18 times 1 equals 18. 9 times 2 equals 18. And 6 times 3 equals 18. 20 times 1 equals 20. 10 times 2 equals 20. And 5 times 4 equals 20. Multiplication helps us to remember the factors of a single product. Let's learn all the factors of 22, 24, 25, 26, 28, and 30. Starting with the product 22. 1 times 22, and 22 times 1. 2 times 11, and 11 times 2. These are the factors that make 22. How about the product 24? 1 times 24, 2 times 12, 3 times 8, 4 times 6, and the number is flipped. These factors make the product 24. What makes the product 25? 1 times 25, and 25 times 1, and 5 times 5 equal 25. These factors make the product 25. Let's make the products 26, 28, and 30. We'll learn all the factors of these different products. How do you make the product 26? 1 1 times 26 and 26 times 1. 2 times 13 and 13 times 2. These factors make the product 26. What are the factors of 28? 1 times 28, 2 times 14, 4 times 7, and the numbers switched. These factors make the product 28. Can you make the product 30? 1 times 30, 2 times 15, 3 times 10, 5 times 6, and the numbers flipped. These factors make the product 30. Now we know the factors of a single product. Multiply to find these products. 1 times 32 equals 32. 2 times 16 equals 32. 4 times 8 equals 32. How about 34? 1 times 34 equals 34. 2 times 17 equals 34. Let's try 35. 1 times 35 equals 35. 5 times 7 equals 35. And how about 36? 1 times 36 equals 36. 2 times 18 equals 36. 3 times 12 equals 36. 4 times 9 equals 36. And 6 times 6 equals 36. What's about 38? 1 times 38 equals 38. 2 times 19 equals 38. Do you think we can do 40? 1 times 40 equals 40. 2 times 20 equals 40. 4 times 10 equals 40.